pick up groceries. Kind of fell asleep on the couch because my husband's home. I'm serious. When he's home, my body's like, it's like, oh, your husband's home. My body instantly hits snooze. But before I go, we need to dive into this bag. This is all makeup that I have not tried yet. Okay, so I have no idea what, look, we got LA Girl, Hard Candy, Bare Minerals, Revlon, AOA Studios, Flower Beauty. I mean, literally, it's all in here. NYX, I don't even know where to begin. So I'm actually just going to dump it all out. Let me show you this. This is nuts. Hold on. Do you see this? This is all the makeup that we need to try. Okay, so actually the Revlon stuff I am going to sit to the side. That is for a specific video coming up. So let me grab that stuff out because I do know that I want to use that for an actual video. Okay, so do I have anything for brows? I guess let's start there. Let's just start at the top and work our way down. Yes, I do. Okay, Flower Beauty. We have the Skinny Micro Brow Pencil, Micro Crown. This is in the shade Taupe. I honestly don't even know how long I've had this. Okay, so instead of a spoolie, we have like this little comb on the end. And then it is just a very micro tipped, micro brow. It's like a micro tipped brow product, even though the packaging is triangular, which I actually like that in my hand. I like that. I mean, that means nothing, but I'm just throwing it out there. So let's go ahead and try to brush up our brows. Hold on one second. I need to do some brow maintenance. There we go. I had one that was literally like bent. It was like sticking out like that. That's crazy. Okay, so back to the Flower Beauty. Oh my gosh, there's another one. They're literally bent like a U shape. So now let's try. I hope this doesn't break. Sometimes I have issues with the micro ones, like the one that I like from Maybelline, the Ultra Slim Brow. I don't know where it's at right now. Sometimes I have issues with them breaking because they are so small. Okay, nice formula. It's gliding very easily. Okay, so as far as the brow pencil side, I'm not seeing anything wrong with that. So let's try this side. That made it look very nice and natural. Okay, let me fill in a little right here and brush again. Look how nice and like, oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, I see that, don't worry. I didn't think I would like this side, but actually, okay, let me do the other side. I'll be right back. I like that a lot. This brow's having problems. I think I might have cut it a little too short the other day when I was trimming them, because now like I'm kind of missing a little bit of that lift I used to have on this side. So I think that's my fault. I like that. I did not think I would, but something about brushing out your brows with this really makes them go back to look feathered and very natural. Have I just converted from the spoolie to the brush? Didn't expect that to happen. All right, so yeah, good color, and I like the brush. I'm not mad. Yay. Okay. Brow product is a win. That's a Revlon. Move that over. I did also have the NYX Lift and Snatch. I have used this in a previous video. This is just a new shade, so we'll hold on to that. That'll go back in the bag. Eyeshadow. Yeah, perfect. We've got two things for eyeshadow here, so let me go ahead and put on some Milani. You know the drill. Okay, so for eyeshadow, we're going to go in with this palette. I picked this up from TJ Maxx. This is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Natural Oasis Eyeshadow Palette. Look at the packaging. Isn't that pretty? I always wanted to try this, but I never wanted to spend the coin on it. So, when I seen it in TJ Maxx, unswatched. That's the thing. If you pick up stuff from TJ Maxx, you must check and make sure that it has not been swatched. because I almost picked up a product the other day from, I don't remember what brand. I opened it, swatched. So like, I am someone, don't judge me if you see me opening things. I do not swatch. I open to see if they've been swatched, and if they have, I close it, put it back. If they haven't, obviously I close it still, but like, I'll buy it. I check to see if it's been swatched or not. I don't swatch myself though. I don't want to ruin the product for someone else. Go ahead and jump in. I think I'm going to start with this shade Papaya. So pretty. Alright, jumping in with, oh look, and it's got this mirror. How nice. Okay, let's pop this into the crease. That's a very pretty spring color. That's pretty. So above that, I think I'm going to take just the same brush, and I'm going to pop into Sandy Beach and just blend that out right into my brow. That's a nice brow inner corner highlight shade. Then I'm going to go in with Cabana, which is this very nice matte cool tone brown shade. I'm going to take that on a little bit of a smaller brush and pop it into my crease, kind of like this flatter brush. So I'm just going to load it up on both sides. I'm going to angle it, put it into my crease, angle it up, and windshield wiper, just to deepen that up a little bit. Okay, so then here's the other three shades. We have Red Hibiscus, Shimmering Sunset, and Palm Leaf. I think I'm going to go in with this on the lid and then this in the outer corner. Why not? Oh, that is like a beautiful color. It's got a little bit of a gold to it. Then I'm going to go in with Palm Leaf. So I like this palette because I felt, obviously just the tropical theme of it, but this would be like a good traveling palette, like if you're on vacation, because you could keep it very neutral with the top three, a punch of color, a darker outer corner, or like a matte line. Like, I see a lot of versatility in that, and I feel like the colors, even though you have that green, the colors could be very versatile. I love that Papaya shade. Wow. Right where the Papaya meets that green color, I'm going to try a little bit of this from LA Girl. This is their Dream Glitter Iridescent Liquid Eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Ching. This is new. Picked this up from Ulta last time I was there. So here's what that looks like. So let's pop that, like I said, right between Papaya and the green shade, just because I want to try it. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to lightly tap over the edges. Okay, let that dry. I'm going to go back in with just a smidge of Papaya to blend out right where the two meet. I think I need to put just a smidge more on this eye. This eye kind of came off a little bit more pigmented, so... Okay, I don't think it's really building on top of itself. It was kind of picking up the product, so maybe I should wait until it's completely dry. Okay, so we will come back to that. I think I need a liner. So what I think I'm going to do is once that dries, I'm going to go back in with this shade Shimmering Sunset and use it as a liner. I also have this eyeshadow, the crushed, let's see, what is this? Chrome Crush Pressed Pigments from Flower Beauty in the shade Quartz. So I'm trying not to open my eyes. I will put that in the bag, go back and try that later. Okay, for primer, this isn't new, but it is something that I have been meaning to retest. This is the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. I used this in a video where I compared a bunch of e.l.f. products, so go check that out if you haven't seen it. But we're going to do this on one side because we are going to be using a new face product, so I want to be able to kind of tell the difference. So we're going to put the Jelly Pop Dew Primer on this side. It is sticky, holy cow. And once you place it, it's kind of there, so move quickly. Okay, so for face, we have this new product from Hard Candy. This is the Hydrates and Brightens Sheerly Me Tinted Moisturizer. Sheer coverage, natural finish, and this is in the shade 110. I actually had looked at this a while at Walmart, or been watching for it, because this shade was out of stock, and I just so happened to be in Walmart the other day, looked at it, and it was there. So I was like, okay, grab it now and let's test it out. Okay, so I'm going to use this sponge. This is from Shop Miss A. I actually just did a video on that as well, so go check that one out. Great sponges, very cheap price. Got a pack of 6 for like $8. They're great. So I'm just going to spritz a little bit on the bottom. And let's pop this out. I think everybody's really getting into like the tinted moisturizer game. I did a full video testing like 4 of them. I think it was a 2-part video. I'll link that for you. But there's been some new ones coming out, so I may need to do that type of video again, like trying these out side by side. Because I've got this one. I have just picked up this one from, it's a tinted foundation, but from LA Girl. I have one from Shop Miss A. I have these 2 that we could include. The tinted balm and the super drop oil from Maybelline. So that's like 5 new ones in like that light coverage realm. Is this like, what does this say? Neutral finish buildable. Doesn't claim if it's like medium or whatnot. Oh, here we go. Sheer to medium coverage. Yeah. So we might be doing another video like that, especially for summer, like the sheer tinted stuff. So that's another good idea. Okay, let's get into this. So this product has hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and it's vegan and cruelty free. So we've got a squeezy tube. Actually, a decent color. It's kind of neutral. It's not really pulling too yellow or too pink. So that's nice. So let's go ahead and try it on this side without the primer. I don't see too much pink or too much yellow in that, so that's nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and blend this out. Definitely sheer, which I mean is what it said, sheer coverage. This is just to kind of even out things. This isn't going to provide you with a lot of blank slate coverage. Okay, I definitely see the hydrating. I'm not loving it in this area right here. Let me add a little bit more to my cheek. I need to kind of see if we can build that up just slightly right in that area. Okay, I definitely can see the hydrating quality. Absolutely. Don't know if I'm loving how it's looking like right here. It's almost a little dark, kind of like sallow looking. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this side, which has the Dewy Grip Primer. A little sidekick. It's either her or the boys. There's always someone. I think I like this side with the primer. It's like I'm not having that darkness issue on this side that I am on this side. Let's see if I can build it up again, just right there on my cheek. I don't know how I feel about it just yet. But I mean, the claims are correct. Sheer coverage, hydrating, yeah. So, I mean, it is what it says. I just don't know how I feel about it. So, going into concealer, I have these 2. This is the Hard Candy Glamouflage Pro Full Coverage Concealer. So because this is full coverage, I'm going to wait and try this with the matching foundation, which I do love. So I have high hopes for that. So I also have the Maybelline Superstay Active Wear Nude Concealer. Haven't seen great reviews on this. A lot of people are saying that it is very light coverage. So that's kind of why I'm thinking maybe go with this one, seeing as we're using this very sheer tinted moisturizer. This is in the shade 05. Yeah, that's going to be sheer. I don't foresee, yeah. That's going to be sheer for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop some of this on. I do like the extremely pointed applicator though, because it's like, bam, get right there. It's actually almost got like a dewy, hydrating quality to it. Active wear. I don't know how, I don't know about that. I don't know how well this is going to wear if you're being active. Okay, so it does dry down quickly. So maybe do one eye at a time because I'm trying to blend it and it's not wanting to move. Look how bright that is though. Wow. Okay, I need to add just a dot right there because it didn't want to blend. So I feel like I'm missing a little bit of brightness in that area. Try to use my finger to melt it just a little bit. That is extremely brightening. Wow. I think I like it. We're going to have to like go throughout the day and see how these wear. I'll have to update you at the end of the day because right now I'm like... Okay, so for highlighter, I am excited for this. I got my hands on the Flower Beauty Spotlight Liquid Highlighter. This is in Gleam. I did want one shade lighter, but it wasn't in stock. So we are just going to make this work. It's not bad. I think it's kind of rosy gold, so I think we can make it work. Let's see, let's square a little bit. Ooh, okay. Let's do one side and blend it out and see what we get. Uh-oh, it's like not moving. Okay, so be careful with that. Where you stick it is where it's going. Oh yeah, that might be too dark for me. Does it? Yeah, it gives me a gray cast from the front. Okay, let me try it with my finger Maybe the heat of my finger will allow it to melt a little better. I don't know. I'm slightly disappointed for the amount of hype this product was getting. Maybe it is truly just because I have like a shade that's a little too dark. Because now I don't really know how to best apply it. Yeah, doing it with my finger, there's actually like nothing even showing up. Maybe this would have been better to apply under all my face products and allow it to kind of glow from underneath is what I'm thinking. So we might have to test that again. I'm going to go ahead and put that back in the bag because we need to test that one again. I am liking my eyeshadow though. So let's go ahead and finish that before we go on to the rest of the face. I'm going to take the shade Shimmering Sunset on a very thin brush and use that as eyeliner. Uh-oh. Beware. I'm getting a lot of fallout. Oh, a lot of fallout. Okay. Okay, that doesn't do anything crazy. It just fills that gap in between my lashes. So now let me take a fluffy brush and hope that all that. Nope, it sure didn't. Okay, so be careful. Use these before putting your face products on. Okay, let's go ahead and jump over to blush. We have these two. This one is from AOA. This is the Hush Cream Blush. Oh, that's way too pink right now. Okay, we'll try that one later. That's going to have to be a very neutral eye look to be okay with that much pigment coming from my blush. So, got this from TJ Maxx. This is the MAC Go Play Blush in So Natural. I will tell you, I've already used this off camera. I love it. I have been searching, hoping that they would have another color, and I haven't found it yet. This was, they're $40 retail. This was $13. Okay, so let's go ahead, dip our sponge. How did I best apply this last time? I can't even remember now. Don't even remember. Let me find a different sponge. I'm gonna use this sponge from e.l.f. I feel like my cream products potentially are having a little bit of trouble blending over this hard candy tinted moisturizer. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful color. Like when they say So Natural, spot on. This is a very beautiful natural blush. I actually am going to take it onto my cheeks because it is like more of a natural color. That's beautiful. I now see why Jessica Braun raves about these. If I ever see another color, you can best believe I'll be picking it up. So I don't have a bronzer, so let's just pick one out of my drawer. Let me just like do a little random thing. Okay, we'll do this one. We've done a lot of flower products. This is the Flower Beauty Heat Wave Luminous Bronzer. Now, the only thing I will tell you is that from this, it looks like it's going to be very cool tone, but it isn't. So be careful. It's actually quite warm. So go in lightly. Oh, I didn't set with powder either. Whoops. Yeah, see? It's very warm. It's kind of deceiving. And this is in the shade Sunrise L1. I'm going to go ahead and take my powder brush, go over that a little bit. Not bad. Just be careful if you're fair because it's a lot warmer than you think. Now let's look at lips. I do have a lip liner. Alright, Flower Beauty. We have the Perfect Pout Sculpting lip liner. This is in the shade Blush. So this is new. I think what's so like exciting about it is this triangular shape, which allows you to get like a really precise line. So let's go ahead and try that. Do I look like Drew Barrymore? I love her. I think because you know, I know her. She just seems very genuine. Like there's some celebrities that you see and then you think, or you hear stuff like, okay, they're not really like that in real life. I feel like she's exactly who she is. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I like that. I like that. Lip liner is something that I have trouble with. If it keeps its shape, yeah, I like that a lot. That was fast. I like that. I like that a lot. That was fast. And lip liner is usually not fast for me. Okay, so I have this lipstick from AOA Studios. Is it gonna, I think it might be too pink. I have this vinyl, Maybelline Vinyl Superstay. That was all backwards. Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink. This is in the shade Peachy. Oh, that might not be pink enough. And then I have a new shade of the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crown in Trust Your Gut. Love these. Absolutely love these. Actually, I think we're going to do... I think the vinyl will work. Let's do the vinyl because then I have a gloss. Wait, I might hold off on the gloss. So, this isn't new, but it's reformulated. The Essence Extreme Shine Volume Lip Gloss. This used to be like the Shine, Shine, Shine line. They have reformulated, so we'll put that back in the bag to have to test out another day. Let's go ahead and try this Maybelline Lip Vinyl. Since we already have to check in with the tinted moisturizer and the concealer, we'll check in and see how this wears as well. It's a lot creamier than I anticipated, but also it's drying down. I don't know. Let's finish up the lower lash line, and then we'll kind of double back and see what's going on. Let that give it a second to dry down. Okay, so for mascara, this is from the video I just did from Shop Miss A. This is the AOA Studio Tall Lash Mascara, and all this claims to do is focus on length. Boy, did it work the other day. I really want to wear it again today and see how it does. So, look at this applicator, too. Look how different. Alright, are you ready? Watch this. Okay, so here's my lashes. I think that's crazy. This was like $1.88. Alright, I'm gonna have to let all that dry so I can wipe some of it off. I got excited and carried away, but like, then the reason I wanted to do this is because the other day I thought that's a good, like maybe a good building mascara. So now that we have length, let's go over top of it with the Lash Princess Volume Mascara and just kind of see how they do together. Because see, here's the wand on this. So let's see. That's getting a little bit of curl. Okay, look at that. I'm gonna put these two in because I'm gonna try that again. Okay, let's clean up this mascara and then we'll look at the lip, face, and concealer. Okay, so you cannot go over this with the Q-tip. It will clean it right off. And now my mascara is running underneath. When I tried this the other day, like when I first got it, you know, because I have no impulse control. We've talked about this. I put it on over the eyeshadow I already had and it ate away. Look at that. It ate away at what was underneath. So I have a feeling that this is not going to dry back down and we're just going to have like a patchy spot. So my concealer has crease, but I mean, I never went in with powder. I'm going to take a little bit of this AOA Perfect Finishing Press Powder and just hit the under eyes. And I will hit my nose because I will be wearing glasses. I don't really feel like I need powder anywhere else. I will say that the tinted moisturizer hasn't really settled into my fine lines too badly. Ever so slightly, but I mean, I do have these wrinkles on my forehead. It doesn't look drying. It looks nice on my nose. It definitely was not as hydrating as I expected, but not bad. It's not buildable because I tried building it on my cheeks on both sides and it just really wasn't providing me any additional coverage. So if you just want something very light to just even out, then yeah. The concealer, oh, okay, where I put the eyeshadow and the concealer met, whoops, that does not look good. Hold on. Let me see if I can blend that out. Okay, that helped a little bit. I don't know. I'm still undecided on the concealer because that brightened. So I think the Dream Glitter liquid eyeshadows from LA Girl, I would pass on. Definitely I would check out these products from Flower Beauty and the rest of the face as far as concealer, tinted moisturizer, and lip vinyl. We will check back in later and see how they've worn throughout the day. So it is now 7:30 and quite honestly, I'm not sure what time we finished up earlier today. I want to say noon, 12:30 maybe. So let's go ahead and take a look. We're checking the foundation, concealer, and lip product. What, baby? Good job! Thank you. Thanks for helping. You're a good boy. Little one, he really likes to help. They actually were out washing my car today. Okay, so the lip product completely came off. There was no long wear about it. The only thing I could think of was that potentially the lip liner affected the wear. I don't know. So I will have to try that one again. I'm going to put it back in the bag. There was no long wear about it. The foundation, the Hard Candy Shirley Me Tinted Moisturizer. It definitely came off on my chin, which I did have tacos for lunch. So, like, me wiping that, definitely, it did not survive. Looks fun. I don't know. I think it's worn off well, if that makes sense. Which it wasn't extreme coverage to begin with. So as going throughout the day, as it's wore off, it looks very natural. The spots that I lost coverage, like in between my eyebrows, I can see that it's kind of faded. But it's nothing extreme. I don't know. I'm not sure what my thoughts are on this one yet. But I'm going to do a dedicated video on like nude, tinted, balm, sheared, tinted products, that whole jazz. So I will give this one another try. So I'm not completely sure on my thoughts. I'm just not sure. The only thing I can tell you is it did not last on my cheeks. Like, which granted, the coverage wasn't there to start with. So I'm not shocked that by the end of the day, there's no coverage on my cheeks, if that makes sense. So concealer, I don't like how it settled into my fine lines. I feel like I lost a lot of that brightness and it's quite like creasy looking. And we did go back in and powder. You know, I never thought too, the spots that I feel like I lost coverage is where I put this concealer. So I'm wondering if this concealer like didn't allow the product to have longevity. What I will tell you is through shopping, going to multiple stores, spending 2.5, 3 hours in the kitchen getting ready for Easter and cooking dinner, my eyebrows did not go anywhere. They did not fade. They held on. So the champion here is definitely, sorry, I don't even know what. The Flower Beauty, the Skinny Micro Brow Pencil. Holy cow. My eyebrows were here to stay. And I'm really glad. As far as that iridescent eyeshadow from LA Girl, it kind of wore away and creased. So while it does give a pretty effect, I'm not too thrilled with the wear of it, so I probably would just pass on that. The blush has worn very well. Yeah, so the Go Play blush and the Flower Beauty brow pencil, winners. So that is my full face of testing new makeup. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you will like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.